But any people that share a common territorial space are going to have common interests. Yes, those interests are probably quite thin. No, those interests are probably insufficient to justify power hoarding on the part of national security states. But those interests could be called national interests. The Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, Steve Bannon, all these guys have expressed a nationalism that is indistinguishable from white supremacy. And a white, by definition, divisible nationalism is what's driving us down the path of immigration raids and border hysteria and giving Russia and Israel a pass, but giving Iran and China and Mexico and Palestine death, right? That's white nationalist foreign policy, bro. Highly exclusionary, highly predatory, which is to say, highly divisible. This is not stuff that serves the interests of white folks. This serves the interests of some white folks. We should not be under any illusions here. Pointing out the contradictions to our enemies is not going to change their minds. But refusing to accept their narratives limits their legitimacy. Exposing hypocrisy exposes barbarism. And when a ruling class is revealed to be nakedly evil or purely might makes right, then mass mobilization becomes easier. Winning over converts becomes at least possible. Marco Rubio, 3 days ago, gave an interview. He used the national interest 26 times. And yet, every policy idea that came out of his mouth perpetuated the assumptions of divisible security and the spatial fix fallacy that condemn us all to World War III. And when most of us get killed, they're going to say it was in the national interest. And for all of us, whether we do policy stuff or not, to recognize that when Marco Rubio talking out the side of his face, it ain't nothing but mystification of the expansion of state power on behalf of sectional, not national interests.